Hello viewers, I have come here with very interesting questions of solid state and you will have fun doing chemistry. So let's see the questions. Here, first question is given, a unit cell consists of a cube in which there are A atoms at the corners and B atoms at the face, and A atoms are missing from two corners in each unit cell. What is the simplest formula of the compound? So, A atoms present, as there are 8 corners, so total 8, but in the question it is given 2 are missing, so it comes 6. Now, each atom at the corner contributes only 1 by 8, so total contribution will be 6 into 1 by 8, that is 6 by 8, or we can also write it as 3 by 4. And B atoms present will be, as there are 6 faces, so 6, and each atom at the face contributes only half, so 3. And now A atoms present is 3 by 4 and B is 3. To make this simple, we will multiply both by 4. Now this 4 gets cancelled, and so A 3, B 12. Now 3, 4. So the simple is AB4. So our answer is AB4. Now let's move on to the next question, which says sodium crystallizes in a BCC unit cell. Calculate the approximate number of unit cells in 9.2 grams of sodium. Atomic mass of sodium is already given, that is 23. So 23 grams of sodium contains 6.023 into 10 to the power 23 atoms. Avogadro's number, 1 mole of sodium. So how much 9.2 grams of sodium will contain? Simply it will be 6.023 into 10 to the power 23 divided by 23 into 9.2. And solve it. 6.023 into, for removing the decimal, we'll put only 92 into 10 to the power 23. Because we have removed the decimal, so into 10 and this 23. 23 into 4 is 92. Now, if we take 6.02 into 4, it will come 6 4s are 24.08. This 10 will go up into 10 to the power minus 1 into 10 to the power 23. Now we can also write it as 2.408 into 10 to the power 23 atoms. Now, as we know that in each BCC unit cell, there are 2 atoms. A BCC unit cell contains 2 atoms. So, number of unit cells will be simply 2.408 into 10 to the power 23 divided by 2, which will come as 1.204 into 10 to the power 23 unit cells. So this is the answer. Now let's move on to the next question. That is, if the radius of Br minus ion is 0.182 nanometer, how large a cation can fit in each of the tetrahedral hole? Now, for a cation to be fitted in tetrahedral hole, the radius ratio should be how much? Yes, 0.225 to 0.414, or we can also say that radius ratio should be less than 0.414. Now we have to find out the size of the cation. So we can find out by 0.414 into radius of anion. Radius of anion is given here, bromide ion 0.182 nanometer. Now let us remove the decimals. So how much it will get up? 414 into 182 into 10 to the power minus 6. Now this looks as if it is a very big calculation, but I will break up into it very easy. Let's see how to do it. 414 182. First multiply this. 4 2s are 8. Now 2 1s are 2, 8 4s are 32. So 8 4s are 32 plus 2 is 34. 3 will carry on. Now 4 2s are 8. This 4 2s are 8. 8 1s are 8. And 1 4s are 4. Is how much? 20. Okay. So 20 plus 3 is 23. Now let's calculate this. 1 into 1 is 1. And 4 8s are 32. 32 plus 1 is 33. So 33 plus 2 will be 35. So 35. Now 4 1s are 4. And 4 plus 3 will be 7. So 75348 will be the answer. Now 75348, it will come as 75348 into 10 to the power minus 6. Or we can also write, if we move decimal to the 4 digits, then 7.5348 into 10 to the power minus 2 nanometer. 4 digits we have moved. Say 4 minus 6 equal to minus 2. So 7.5348 into 10 to the power minus 2 nanometer will be the final answer. Now let's come to the next question is, in a crystalline solid, anions Y are arranged in CCP arrangement. Cations X are equally distributed between tetrahedral and octahedral voids. If all the octahedral voids are occupied, what is the formula of the solid? Now, let us assume that anions Y are, let it be N. Let anions Y be N. And hence we know that number of octahedral voids will be also N. And tetrahedral voids are just the double. So tetrahedral voids will be 2N. Okay. Now it is said that cations X are equally distributed between tetrahedral and octahedral voids. So the number of cations will be, in octahedral voids, number of cations will be N, and they are equally distributed. So from tetrahedral also it is N. So number of cations will be 2N. So the ratio of cations and to anions is 2N is to n. That is, so the formula will come as X is the cation, so X2 and Y is the anion, and X2Y. X2Y will be the formula of the compound. Now let's move on to the next question. The next question is, the compound cupric chloride has FCC structure like zinc sulfide. Its density is 3.4 gram per centimeter cube. What is the length of the age of the unit cell? So let us first find out molecular mass of CuCl. For Cu it is 63.5 and for Cl it is 35.5. So the total molecular mass is 99. Now, as we all know, what is the formula of the density? Density equal to Z into M equal to divided by A cube into N naught. What is Z here? Number of molecules per FCC cell or cubic close packed structure. What is the number? That is 4. So 4. Molecular mass we have already found out, 99 divided by A cube into 6.02 into 10 to the power 23. Density is given in the question, that is 3.4. Now we have to find out the volume. A cube equal to 4 into 99 divided by 3.4 into 6.02 into 10 to the power 23. Now we will remove all kind of decimals to make the calculation very easy. So 4 into 99, 34 into 10 to the power minus 1 into 602 into 10 to the power minus 2 is equal to 6.02. It can be written in the same way also, and this 10 to the power 23, when it will go upside, so it will come 10 to the power minus 23. Now 2 2s are 4, 17, 2 1s are 2, this is 301. 301 into 10 to the minus 2 is almost equal to 3.01. 3.01 can also be taken as 3. So 3 1s are 3 and it is 33. So the answer comes as 33 by 17 into 10 to the power minus 24 divided into 10, this will go up and into 10 to the power 2. If we calculate in the calculator, 33 by 17 is 1.94 into 10 to the power minus 24 into 10 to the power 2. We can also write it as 194 into 10 to the power minus 24 centimeter cube. This is the volume. But we have to find out age. So age, we have to find out the cube root for it. What is the cube root of 10 to the minus 24? 10 to the power minus 8. And how to find out the cube root of 194? For finding out the cube root of 194, what is the 6 cube? As we all know, it is 216. So 216 minus 22, how much it is? 194. Okay. Now, what is the cube root of 216? 6 minus 22. This cube root will be written as here, and 6 into 6 is 36. So 2 11s are 22 and 2 18s are 36. So 18 3s are 54. Next, what will come? 6 minus 11 by 54. What will be? 11 divided by 54 is 0.2. So it will come as 5.8. What is the cube root of 10 to the minus 24 as I have told? 10 to the power minus 8 and centimeter. This is the answer. This can be written in other ways also, like 0.8 into 10 to the power minus 10 meter, or 580 into 10 to the power minus 12 meter, or 580 picometer. So this is the final answer. 580 picometer is the age length of the unit cell. Hope you all have understood, and I will come up. And the next question is, xenon crystallizes in the face-centered cubic lattice and the age of the unit cell is 620 picometer. What is the nearest neighbor distance? Now, whenever nearest neighbor distance is given, keep it in mind that they are asking about the diameter. So, how to find out the diameter of face-centered cubic lattice? We know that D equal to A by root 2. D for diameter, A is the edge length. Now, edge length is already given, that is 620 by root 2. Now, how to make this calculation easy? Just multiply root 2 in the numerator as well as in the denominator. So, it gets 620 into root 2 means 1.4 and this is 2. Now, when 2 gets cancelled and this comes 310. So, 310 into 1.4, when we'll calculate, we will get 434 picometer. Now, let's move on to the next question. That is, the packing efficiency of the two-dimensional square unit cell shown is. So, you have to find out the packing efficiency. So, what is the formula of packing efficiency? Packing efficiency. A packing efficiency formula is area covered by the particles divided by total area. Now, let us find out the first, in the square unit cell, let us find out the diagonal. So, here AC is the diagonal. So, AC square equal to AB square plus BC square. And if we take the edge length as A, then it will get 2A square. So, AC will be root 2A. Or we can also write it as AC is equal to, this is AC. So, this is 1R, this is the center, this is 2R, this is 3R and this is 4R. So, root 2 is also equal to 4R. Now, so A equal to 4R by root 2. Okay. And now we can write this in like root 2 into root 2 into root 2 into root 2 and divided by root 2. This both are equal. 4R by root 2 can be written in this way also. So cancel both this. So what will get? 2 root 2R. Now let us find out how many particles are there in the square unit cell. Number of particles. Number of particles are how much? So, number of particles is, there are 4 circles in the corners and each are contributing 1/4 part. So, 4 particles, they are contributing only 1/4 part plus 1 full circle in the center. So, 4 gets cancelled and there are total 2 particles. 2 particles and area of a circle is pi r square. So, area of 2 particles will be 2 into pi r square, that is pi r square. Now, let us come to the formula. Area covered by the particles, we have found out 2 pi r square. Packing efficiency 2 pi r square. What is the edge length? We have found out 2 root 2 r. So how to find out the area of the square? That is side square, a square. So what is a? 2 root 2 r square. So what will it come? 2 pi r square divided by 4 into 2r square. This r square gets cancelled. This 2 gets cancelled, and next it comes pi by 4. Pi means we know 22 by 7 into 4. So 2 2s are 4, 2 11s are 22. So what is the final answer? 11 by 7 2s are 14. And if we divide this, what will we get? 0.7857. And we have to find out the percentage of the packing efficiency. So we can also write it as 78.57% is the packing efficiency of this square unit cell. So if you like this video, please kindly like and subscribe my channel, that is Fun with Chemistry, and stay with me.